Afternoon, evening, wherever you're joining us. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. One more day of magic that we're bringing to you. I'm Kathy Bullock coming from Berea, Kentucky, and delighted to welcome all of you on our Facebook, our social media, our YouTube, and all of those who are in our Zoom room today for another exciting day of music and joy. Woo! We got a good one here for you today, as we always do. And so, first of all, I get to say hello to everybody here before I let you know who our illustrious lead singer is going to be. First of all, let me welcome to the fold our news tech person, Candace, coming to us from Los Angeles. Woo, 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 woo. Welcome, Candace. You'll find out more about her tomorrow. We get to talk to her in more depth. And of course, next is the great Joe Rossi, our fearless leader for all of the wonderful things we do. This is day 1000, year 4, I think it is. Fabulous. And then our leader today, our song leader, is going to be Tim Eriksen, who's no stranger to all of you. And I'll get back to him in just a minute there in beautiful Amherst, Massachusetts. So welcome, Kathy from Colorado. Welcome, Hoda. You know I love your beautiful eyes and smile. Welcome, Dan from Vienna. Gary from Massachusetts. Jim in Maryland. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Deli, hello. Sue in Seattle. Athena, hey. Don and Leanna. Woo. Good to see you from Vermont. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Julie in Alexander. Julie Alexander in Ontario, I'm sorry. Cricket, welcome. Linda, welcome from Orcas Islands. Trish, you're visiting London, hey. Annette from California. Phil, Pauline, and William in Newcastle, all the way over in the British Isles. Storm, welcome to us from Mass. Oh, I love that. Carolyn in D.C., welcome. Jane in Texas, welcome. Nancy's Cow, we see that. We have Aloysius, Elizabeth, Linda in Massachusetts, Lynn in Connecticut, Bronwyn in Victoria, Donna in Vermont. There's Diane, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Hindi in Toronto, Ruth in Birmingham, Penny in Victoria, Carol in Connecticut, and Jamie in Victoria. Diane, hello. Oh, there she is in real life. And then I think I got everybody now. And if I didn't, I'll catch you on the end time. Welcome to another day. Take a deep breath with me in, and then take it out. That felt good, didn't it? Because we could take that breath. Yes. Some people didn't wake up this morning, but we did. And we get to do another fabulous day. Now let me introduce to you the great Tim Eriksen. I've had the pleasure of working with him on some other singing projects. This is a songwriter, a performer, singer. He leads Shape Note groups, and he's in Amherst, Massachusetts, with his good friend, the Squirrel, who he just says does whatever the Squirrel wants to do. But he's going to be bringing us some fabulous music. So welcome, Tim. Everybody join me in welcoming. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's absolutely lovely to see you, Kathy, and everybody. And I thought I'd just do a squirrel-related song because this thing's all over me here. Well, whatever. As long as he doesn't go on the strings, it's fine. No, that's all right. It's fine. You can sit. You can sit here. Just. Okay, actually, that's on the strings. Here, get off the strings. That's all right. Put them on there. So this is, you might know this song. It's kind of an old kid's song. When I was a little girl, 15 inches high, I thought I heard the jaybird sing, I'll marry you by and by. Squirrel is a pretty thing, carries a pretty tail, He steals all the farmer's corn and husks it on the rail. Partridge is a pretty bird, she carries a pretty breast. She steals all the farmer's corn and carries it to her nest. The hawk is a scheming bird, he schemes all in the sky. He schemes all in my chicken house and makes my chickens pie. Raccoon is a mighty man, he rambles in the dark. Oh, to hear him hunt his den when he hears my little dogs bark. That's pretty much it. I think that last verse, I don't know, I think that came from a dream I had like 30 years ago or something. It was just in the thing. But
I love it.
that's
Tell me
it's a
about this song. You just
well,
started
it's one.
singing it. Where'd you get it from?
Oh, I learned it from. I think must have learned it from Jeff Warner. Yeah, I learned it from Jeff Warner, and I think it might have been in Peggy Seeger's book or something. Just an old, an old kind of a ditty, children's song kind of thing. And it's the only. I only know two songs about squirrels, and the other one's got curse words in it. So I thought this one would be more appropriate.
Now, is this squirrel pet for you, or just happens to visit you whenever they feel like it? Does he have a
Uh,
name?
no, I don't know. He followed my kids home the other day, and he's just been kind of hanging out. So the door's open. I mean, obviously he can go whatever. Oh, except he keeps trying to drink my coffee.
A
Figure
squirrel
like a
loving coffee.
caffeinated squirrel is probably a super bad idea.
So we'll say Tim and the squirrel, DAS squirrel. And you learned it. You said on the dulcimer. The
No,
first
but
couple of.
I just thought it would sound good on the dulcimer, so I just got that out this morning.
It sounds wonderful. Yes, yes. So tell me, what are you doing these days besides enjoying your pet squirrel?
Well, I'm thinking of you because it's coming up to Juneteenth, and we're having doing another Juneteenth program at Historic Deerfield, and a wonderful program. There was within recent months was discovered some manuscript music from a publication by the person who's probably the earliest known African American composer, a guy named Sawney Freeman from down in Connecticut. So I have some early music pals, and we're doing a kind of an early music Juneteenth, and combining some shape note music stuff, and so it's kind of it's well and the music is just really cool, and it's newly discovered, not by me but by some folks down in Connecticut, like within the last 6 months or so.
Really? Now, will you
Yeah,
spell the name? Who is the composer?
Sawney Freeman, Sawney Freeman. And in fact, there was a quite a good little short piece on Connecticut Public Radio, maybe a month, six weeks ago, something like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that program, working with some really wonderful musicians, and I got various, um, you know, uh, projects I just got done with. I think last time I talked to you, I was in the midst of this Shakespeare thing, and that was a lot of fun. And it's always something or other.
That's exciting. Now, is this program open to the public? And is this
hmm
something we can find on your website, or where should we
It's
go for
this.
those
It's
in the
on
area?
June 20th. So the day after Juneteenth at Historic Deerfield Museum in Deerfield, Mass. And I could give you a link or something, but there's some information there about the performers, um, and about the program. So, and I don't remember if it's free or really cheap. It's either free or really cheap, but fantastic music. I'm excited about that.
Fantastic. I believe we have a link to it in our chat, and it will be made available on Facebook later on for
Great.
those to keep that in mind. That sounds fabulous. Sounds like a reintroduction of this person who I've never heard of, Sonny Freeman. I mean, we keep finding all kinds
Oh
of
yeah.
wonderful information and things, and I appreciate the work you've been doing, Tim, and continue to do. Wow.
it's so exciting. It's just so much fun to be exposed to great new old music
New
and
old.
untold stories, and it's just so cool. Yeah,
Okay. Well, how about any other events? I think most of your work. Have you been doing any recordings lately, or
yeah. I've been
um,
doing lots of recordings. I'm recording
uh,
with my punk rock band. I'm recording.
your
What am I
punk
doing?
rock band?
Yep.
Uh,
From I've been playing with my bass player friend since we were 11, and we're doing some recording, and I'm doing some working on slow burn stuff with my friend Eliza Carthy in England, the kind of a folk song thing, and
what's
I'm
slow
working
burn?
on it
What is that?
out, just like slowly working on it.
Oh,
It's based on a cassette tape I sent her like 30 years ago, so we figure we're not in a big rush to finish it now. Um,
okay.
and
This is Dr. Tim Eriksen, ethnomusicologist, punk rock performer, explorer of performer of shake note tunes, and your friends and friend of squirrels, and oh my gosh, so much more. I love it. Oh my gosh. And the slow burn you said for a cassette from 30 years ago.
yeah, we're gonna at some point do that, and I'm also doing an album with my friend Omar Sosa. We did an album a couple of years ago, so yeah, lots of projects.
Oh, just something else. Just a little something else.
Well, this and that,
This is
this and that. Right now, life is consumed by the squirrel.
the squirrel wants to take over and make known, and it's just
Yeah.
enjoying you. So we all send our love to this squirrel who has decided to just take residence or or be a friend.
Uh
Hold
oh.
on.
Does the dog see the squirrel?
No, the dog is not seeing the squirrel. I'm just talking. Oh my goodness. That was my husband's supposed to be keeping Figaro quiet, but he didn't quite do that just now. So anyway, he's calmer. I wanted to take a minute and let everybody know about who's coming tomorrow and Sunday to finish out this week. And then we want to come back and have a little bit more of the taste of that fabulous song with you and the squirrel, Tim. I'm just so delighted. Okay, look on our list, y'all. Tomorrow we have Kevin So, who's coming to us May 25th. And then on Saturday, we have Yulan. She's coming from Italy to us to round out this wonderful week of music. I mean, it's just fabulous, isn't it? Hold on to your hats and hold on. Well, we want to come back. Yes, great squirrel charisma, Tim, is just like you know. So we would love for you to sing it one more time to us as we get ready to roll or to rock.
All right.
And this is a song children would have been singing, and adults too, for many years, right? It's not a new
I
song.
think it's the old one. Yeah.
Yes, but it's so cool. So this time we'll join you in singing it. What's the name of
Okay.
it? What's the name of it?
Um, I don't know.
Okay,
The squirrely is. Let's say the squirrel. Let's call it the squirrely is a pretty thing.
there you go. That'll work.
They've been trying to teach him how to jump. He doesn't seem to be very skilled in like squirrel type things. He's mostly trying to eat my waffles and stuff. But their kids are teaching him how to jump. And anyway, so I think we could sing it for him as well as anyone. When I was a little girl, 15 inches high, I thought I heard the jaybird sing, I'll marry you by and by. The squirrel, he is a pretty thing, he carries a pretty tail. He steals all the farmer's corn and husks it on the rail. The partridge is a pretty bird, she carries a pretty breast. She steals all the farmer's corn and carries it to her nest. The hawk is a scheming bird, he schemes all in the sky. Schemes all in my chicken house and makes my chickens fly. Raccoon is a mighty man, he rambles in the dark. All who hear him hunt his den when he hears my little dogs bark. Can hum along. Just one of those tunes that goes around and around.
Wait, you got that one other verse. The otter is a laughing thing.
Otter is a laughing thing, laughs all in the brook. Laughter behind the waterfall from all the souls he took. But I don't know if that's a traditional verse or if that's a dream I had a long time ago. I've been singing this a long time. I sort of forgot a lot of things about
Wow. All the souls he took. Wow. That's really interesting.
it. Yeah.
Thank you for a taste of the Squirrel's song, The Squirrel is a Pretty Thing. And for joining us from Amherst, you and your squirrel and that wonderful, who I think is getting ready to play a little bit or looking for food on it, one or the other.
We're looking for more waffles.
Just, oh, he's on search of waffles. So thank you so much. We are about to close this session of the wonderful Daily Antidote of Songs. I'm just feeling such joy, you know. It feels so right, you know, with you outdoors and singing, and then your visitation by the squirrel with your coffee, black coffee, and and the music. Thank you again, Tim. Join us, everybody, in thanking Tim Eriksen, coming to us from Amherst, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Kathy.
Pretty
Thank
thing.
everyone.
Yes. And thank all of you on Facebook and on YouTube who are joining us. And remember, please come and join us here in the Zoom room if you would like. It's open to anyone to come every day at 12 noon Eastern Time. We are here. The music is here. The magic is here. And please be a part of that wonderful magic. So as we get ready to sign out, let me thank Candace, who is one of our newest tech people from Los Angeles. Remember, we'll get to talk more and meet that lovely Candace on tomorrow. Thank you, Candace. And thank Jo in her wonderful travels for keeping all this alive and keep it moving as you do every day, 7 days a week on the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you, Kathy from Colorado. Thank you, Hoda from BC. Thank you, Dan from Vienna, Virginia. Jim from Maryland. And thank you, Kathleen from Albuquerque, and Sue Miller from Seattle. Thank you, Athena from Brooklyn, and Dawn, and all the curly tops. It looks like Willard and Leanne and Alice. They're all there. Julie, thank you from Ontario. Linda from Orcas Island. Diane from Puerto Rico. Bonnie from Boise. Kat from Vermont. Annette from California. Oh, I love that picture. Thank you. Storm from Zoomiverse. Amanda from Michigan. Carolyn in DC. Jane in Texas. Bob and the Bear. I see Phil and Pauline in UK. And William. Hello. Louise from the UK. Let's see who else we have. I see Amanda waving at us. And then I see Carolyn in DC. Hey, Jane in Texas. And let me see, Louise. Oh, I got Louise and Donna. And James Dundas in Victoria. Trish visiting London. Hi, Cricket. And hi, Gary. And Deli. Nancy, Washington State. Linda in Massachusetts. Lynn in Connecticut. Sandy in North Carolina. Hindi in Toronto. Kenny in Victoria. And Arlene in Berkeley, California. I think we got everybody this time. So I'm delighted. Sending you joy and peace and love as we sing beautiful songs of nature and those part of our nature that Tim brought us today. This refreshing and just lovely lilting song of joy. See all of you Tomorrow or the next day, remember, we're always here, the daily antidote of song. Happy Friday.